My girlfriend, while watching TV, said, "What if you're not the father of our son?" She later claimed she was just kidding. When I asked for a DNA test, she gave me an ultimatum. Either drop it or she'll leave, but I need to know the truth. We've been together 2 years. Skylar's 26, I'm 28. Our son Levi is 4 months old. That comment happened 3 weeks ago while we were watching some paternity test show on TV. The guy on screen was crying, hugging his kid after finding out he was the father. Skylar pointed at the screen and said, "What if that happened to you? What if Levi wasn't yours?" I didn't laugh, I just stared at her. She was holding Levi in her arms when she said it. Her laugh afterwards sounded panicked, high-pitched, like when someone realizes they've said something they shouldn't have. She quickly added, "Kidding, look at his eyes, totally yours, but Levi's eyes are hazel like hers. Mine are dark brown. My dad's are dark brown. My whole family has dark eyes." That's when I started noticing things I'd ignored before. Her phone used to sit on the coffee table all day. Now it's always face down, always with her. She added a passcode 2 months ago. When I asked why, she said, "I don't want Levi accidentally calling people. He's 4 months old. He can't even grab things properly yet." That excuse made no sense. Then there's Tristan, her gym buddy from her pregnancy fitness class. She mentions him constantly. Tristan showed me this core exercise. Tristan said I'm making great progress. Tristan thinks I should try prenatal yoga. When I suggested we all grab coffee so I could meet him, she got defensive, said, "Why do you need to meet him? Don't you trust me?" The way she said it felt like an accusation, like I was the problem. I dropped it, but it stuck with me. Ate at me every night. Levi was born 3 weeks early. I remember being terrified in the delivery room, worried about complications, but he came out healthy. 7 pounds, 12 ounces. The nurses said that's perfectly normal for full-term babies, but he was supposedly premature. When I mentioned it to Skylar, she snapped, "Every pregnancy is different. Stop Googling things." But I wasn't Googling. I was just confused. Last month, her sister mentioned something weird at a family dinner. She said, "Remember how stressed you were around month 7? You kept saying you had to tell someone something important." Skylar's face went white. She changed the subject fast, started talking about baby sleep schedules. I asked her about it later that night. She said her sister was confused, mixing up timelines. But her sister seemed so certain. 2 weeks ago, I couldn't take it anymore. We were arguing about something stupid, laundry or dishes, and I said, "I just want a DNA test to put my mind at ease." She exploded. Started crying, saying I was accusing her of cheating, that she gave birth to him, hasn't slept in months, and I'm calling her a liar. She packed a bag, took Levi, and stayed at her mom's house for 2 days. Those were the longest 2 days of my life. When she came back, she was calm. Too calm. She sat me down and said, "Drop this DNA test thing or I'm leaving for good. I'm not raising my son with someone who doesn't trust me." She kept saying, "My son, not our son." I noticed, but I didn't say anything. I tried to let it go. I really did. But every time I held Levi, I looked for myself in him. His nose, his ears, his smile, the way he grabbed my finger. I couldn't find me anywhere. I felt insane, sleep-deprived and paranoid, like I was losing my mind. Yesterday, while Skylar was in the shower, I swabbed Levi's cheek with one of those at-home DNA kits I'd ordered secretly. My hands were shaking so bad I almost dropped the swab. I paid $200 for 48-hour rush results. Shipped it overnight. Felt like a criminal the entire time. This morning, Skylar found the receipt. It was in my wallet. She was looking for cash for groceries and saw it. She lost her mind, screamed that I was a monster, that I was destroying our family, said even if the test proves he's mine, I've ruined everything, that she'll never forgive me, that I chose paranoia over her, over us. I told her, "If there's nothing to hide, why are you so afraid?" She didn't answer, just cried. Took Levi to the bedroom and locked the door. The email came an hour ago. Subject line, "DNA test results, case 47829. I stared at it for 10 minutes before opening it. My heart was pounding. I thought I might pass out. My vision blurred. I clicked it. The first line read, "Probability of paternity, 0%, 0%, not 99%, not even 50%, 0. Levi isn't mine. I'm not his father." Every 3 a.m. feeding, every diaper change, every time I sang to him, every time I called him my son, none of it mattered. He was never mine. I walked to the nursery. Skylar was rocking Levi to sleep, humming softly. I showed her my phone without saying a word. She read it. Her face didn't change. No shock, no surprise. She just whispered, "I'm so sorry." That's when I knew. She already knew.